Hey everyone! So MAC released their newest collection, A Novel Romance, on August 14th online and August 21st in stores. The collection featured lipsticks, lip glasses, blushes, eyeshadow quads, electric cool eyeshadows, fluid line eye pencils, and nail lacquer. Plus, one of the lipsticks, Yield to Love, is an online exclusive shade. I honestly picked up a lot less than I expected from the collection, but here's what I got. The lipsticks retail for $16 US, $19 in Canada, and are 0.10 ounces each. A Novel Romance is described as a light, cool, dusty pink with a creme sheen finish. Good Kisser is described as a mid-tone fuchsia with a matte finish. And Yield to Love is described as a mid-tone rose with a creme sheen finish. The tinted lip glasses retail for $15 US, $18 in Canada, and are 0.17 ounces each, again, limited edition. Reckless Desire is described as a sheer pearlescent lavender gray, and Talk Sexy is described as a dark purple. I picked up both blushes in the collection. They retail for $22 US, $26 in Canada, and are 0.21 ounces each. Again, both shades are limited edition. There's Animal Instincts, which is described as a shimmering plum with a frost finish, and Fun Endings, which is described as a soft neutral peach with a satin finish. Now on to the review. A Novel Romance lipstick is a light pink with cool undertones and a soft cream finish. The formula was creamy and lightly fell into the fine lines of my lips when I first applied it, but the lipstick did apply smoothly, evenly, and mostly opaque. A Novel Romance lasted 5 hours before further settling into the fine lines of my lips. I did pair a Novel Romance lipstick over top of a lip liner today, and its performance is a lot better. So while it might not be that great of a lipstick on its own, paired with a lip liner, it's very creamy, comfortable to wear, and it pretty much doesn't settle into the fine lines if you have a base. Good Kisser is a bright medium fuchsia pink with cool undertones and a satin matte finish. The formula was creamy, opaque, pigmented, smooth, and applied very evenly. Honestly, this kind of matte formula from MAC is probably my favorite lipstick formula to ever exist. They apply so nicely, so evenly, and they last so long. And they're comfortable to wear. Good Kisser lasted 6 hours before fading and left behind a stain. Yield to Love lipstick is an online exclusive, and it is a medium rosy pink plum with cool undertones and a soft finish. The formula was lightly creamy on initial application, but worn for an extended period of time, it was a tad drying. The lipstick applied smoothly, mostly even, and semi-opaque. Yield to Love lasted 5 hours before showing any noticeable wear. Reckless Desire tinted lip gloss is a clear gloss with fine lilac and pink iridescent shimmer. The base color of this gloss is translucent, and it leaves your lips with a very nice shine. The formula, like all lip glosses, was slightly on the thicker and more tackier side, but this causes the product to last a lot longer than your average gloss. The fine shimmer was noticeable, and the gloss lasted 4.5 hours before fading. Talk Sexy tinted lip gloss is a deep medium berry with pink and gold shimmer and cool undertones. The base color of this gloss is semi-sheer, and while the color does apply slightly uneven on the lips, it's not noticeable at a normal viewing distance range, but if you're admiring it up close in a mirror, you can tell that it is going to be a little bit darker around the edges kind of thing. Once again, the formula, like all lip glosses, is slightly on the thicker and tackier side, but this makes the gloss last a lot longer than your average gloss. The fine shimmer in Talk Sexy was noticeable, and the gloss wore well for 5 hours before fading. Animal Instincts blush is a medium muted plum with warm undertones and a subtle plum frost finish. The texture was soft, mostly pigmented, but it was thin. It applied smoothly and evenly, but it took some layering and building to get the desired amount of product on your cheeks. Like I said, it is on the thinner side. This shade left a soft sheen on the skin and lasted 7 hours before fading. Fun Endings blush is a light peachy pink with warm undertones and a soft satin finish. The texture was soft, smooth, applied evenly, and was incredibly blendable. It is a lighter shade, but depending on what you layer this product over top of, the pigmentation is going to vary. For example, if you have this shade over top of bare skin, a light foundation, a powder foundation, or a very light moisturizer, it's a very subtle light pink. But if you paired the shade over top of a dewy foundation or a heavy moisturizer or something that has a lot of grab to it, it becomes a deeper shade. Fun Endings wore well for 7.5 hours before slightly fading around the edges. Overall, A Novel Romance is a larger collection, and it does introduce new products into the MAC line, like the electric cool eyeshadows and the fluid line pencils. I will admit that I did limit myself with this collection, and while I do have buyer's remorse on some products, like Lingering Kiss, I really am patting myself on the back for doing it. In a whole, a lot of the shades featured in the collection are common shades, and they're very easily easily duped. Let me know in the comments below if you picked up anything from the collection, what your favorite products are, or just what you overall think of it. As always, don't forget to check out my blog for more details, photos, and swatches, plus lip swatches, as well as like, comment, and subscribe to show your support. As I always say, I hope you found this review helpful, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and thank you so much for watching.